Have you ever wondered how the European Union, a union of 27 countries, came into existence? This is not just a tale of treaties and politics, but a story of unity, diversity, and the quest for peace. Today, the European Union stands as a remarkable testament to the power of cooperation, a union of 27 distinct nations, each with its own rich history and culture. So how did this extraordinary union come to be? Let's delve into the past to unravel the origins of this remarkable union. Our journey starts in the aftermath of the Second World War. As the continent lay in ruins, the idea of a united Europe was born out of necessity and hope. The concept was simple, yet profound. A united Europe would be a peaceful Europe. The seeds of this idea were planted by visionaries such as Jean Monnet and Robert Schuman, who believed that economic integration was the key to preventing another devastating war. To this end, they proposed the creation of a common market for coal and steel, the two most important resources for warfare. This led to the establishment of the European Coal and Steel Community, ECSC, in 1951. The ECSC was a groundbreaking experiment in international cooperation, pooling the coal and steel resources of 6 countries: France, West Germany, Italy, Belgium, the Netherlands, and Luxembourg. The success of the ECSC sparked the idea of a broader economic community. Thus, on the 25th of March, 1957, the Treaty of Rome was signed, establishing the European Economic Community, EEC. The aim of the EEC was to create a common market among its member states, promoting free trade and economic cooperation. The Treaty of Rome also set forth the principles of an ever closer union among the people of Europe, laying the groundwork for what we now know as the European Union. It was a monumental step towards a united Europe, and the first of many steps that would be taken in the years to come. This new entity, the EEC, was not just an economic union, but a promise of peace and prosperity. It was a beacon of hope in a world still healing from the scars of war. It represented the shared ideals of democracy, human rights, and the rule of law. And thus, the foundation of the European Union was laid. A union not just of nations, but of people, bound together by common values and shared aspirations. A union that would continue to evolve and grow, facing new challenges and seizing new opportunities in the decades to come. As the decades passed, the union began to grow. From the original 6 countries, the European Union, like a well-crafted tapestry, started to weave in more nations, each adding its unique color and pattern to the collective design. By the turn of the century, the Union had expanded to comprise 27 member states, creating a vibrant mosaic of cultures, economies, and political systems. The expansion was not a haphazard process, but rather a carefully orchestrated series of events. The signing of the Maastricht Treaty in 1992 marked a significant milestone in the Union's evolution. This treaty transformed the European Economic Community into the European Union we know today, broadening the scope of cooperation among member states to include areas such as defense, justice, and home affairs. The introduction of the euro in 1999 was another defining moment. This single currency, adopted initially by 11 of the member states, was more than just an economic tool. It symbolized the unity, solidarity, and shared destiny among the nations of Europe. It was a bold and tangible manifestation of the Union's vision, a vision of a united Europe, where borders are less relevant and where the free movement of people, goods, and ideas is the norm. The expansion of the Union was not an end in itself, but rather a means to an end. It was about creating a larger market, fostering economic growth, promoting peace, and enhancing the global influence of Europe. But it was also about embracing diversity, bridging cultural divides, and fostering a sense of European identity. Yet the expansion was not without its challenges. It raised questions about the Union's capacity to manage diversity and maintain cohesion among its members. It tested the Union's ability to balance the interests of large and small nations, rich and poor regions, old members and new entrants. It brought to the fore the tension between the drive for deeper integration and the desire to preserve national sovereignty. The Union was expanding, but not without its fair share of challenges. As we move forward, these challenges and how the Union responds to them will continue to shape the course of European history. Like any other union, the European Union too faced hurdles. As the Union grew in size and ambition, so too did the challenges it encountered. These range from economic crises to political disagreements, each testing the resilience of the Union and its shared vision. One of the most significant challenges was the economic crisis of 2008. This crisis exposed the vulnerabilities of the shared Eurozone economy, leading to severe austerity measures in several member states. Greece, in particular, suffered an economic downturn that tested the solidarity of the Union. This crisis brought to light the difficulties of managing a shared economy amongst nations with distinct fiscal policies and economic structures. Another challenge came in the form of Brexit, the United Kingdom's decision to leave the European Union in 2016. This marked the first time a member state chose to exit the Union, setting a precedent and sparking debates about the future of the EU. Brexit posed questions about national identity, sovereignty, and the benefits of shared governance. Yet amid these challenges, the European Union has also provided its member states with numerous opportunities. One of the most significant is the free movement of people, goods, services, and capital. This has allowed citizens to work, study, and travel freely across the Union, fostering a sense of shared identity and promoting cultural exchange. The Union has also created a single market that allows businesses to trade without barriers, fostering economic growth and competitiveness. This has led to the creation of millions of jobs and has been a driving force behind the EU's global economic power. Moreover, the European Union has offered its member states a platform for collective action. Whether it's tackling climate change, ensuring human rights, or negotiating trade deals, the Union provides a unified voice that amplifies the influence of its member states on the global stage. Despite the obstacles, the Union's strength lay in its unity and shared values. As we look towards the future, it is these shared values that will guide the European Union as it navigates through challenges and seizes new opportunities. Today, the European Union stands as a beacon of peace and cooperation. As we step into the new year, let's take a moment to appreciate the current state of the European Union. From its humble beginnings as a post-war peace project, it has evolved into a powerful union of 27 nations, each contributing to a vibrant tapestry of cultures, economies, and political ideologies. The Union has had its fair share of successes. It has accomplished the free movement of goods, services, capital, and people, fostering a sense of unity and shared identity among its members. It has also made strides in creating a single currency, the euro, which is now used by 19 of its member states. In the realm of diplomacy, the Union has often acted as a single entity, leveraging its collective strength to negotiate international agreements. However, the European Union is not without its challenges. Economic disparities among member states, issues of national sovereignty, and the impact of immigration are just a few of the hurdles that the Union grapples with on a daily basis. The exit of the United Kingdom from the Union, or Brexit as it is commonly known, has also posed its own unique set of challenges. As we look to the future, the Union is poised to tackle these challenges head-on. The focus is now shifting towards building a more resilient, sustainable, and digitally advanced Europe. The Union is investing heavily in green technologies and digital infrastructure, aiming to become a global leader in these sectors. Moreover, there are discussions around expanding the Union's political and economic integration, potentially leading to a more federal Europe. While this idea is met with both enthusiasm and skepticism, it certainly opens up a new frontier of possibilities. In the realm of foreign policy, the Union is likely to continue playing a pivotal role in global affairs, particularly in areas such as climate change, human rights, and international trade. The journey of the European Union is a testament to the power of unity and cooperation. As we move forward, it is this spirit of togetherness that will guide the Union towards a future of prosperity and harmony. So, what have we learned about the European Union? Well, we started our journey with the inception of this unique entity. Post the horrors of the Second World War, European nations desired peace and unity, leading to the formation of the European Union. The Union's initial purpose was economic cooperation, intending to prevent another devastating war through shared prosperity. We then moved on to the expansion phase, as the Union welcomed more member states into its folds. This growth not only increased its geographical footprint, but also strengthened its political and economic clout on the global stage. We also delved into the challenges and opportunities that the Union has faced over the years. Economic crises, political disagreements, and the very question of national identity versus European identity have tested the Union's resilience. Yet these challenges also presented opportunities for growth, reform, and innovation, pushing the Union to constantly adapt and evolve. Presently, we see a Union that is as much about shared values and common goals as it is about shared economic interests. It has become a symbol of unity and diversity, a beacon of democracy, and a champion of human rights. As we look towards the future, the European Union continues to navigate the path of history, evolving and adapting to the changing needs of its member states and the world at large. The European Union, a symbol of unity and diversity, continues to evolve and adapt as it navigates the path of history,